at Sunset Valley Elementary today, and we have an annual elementary summer science camp. We take kids from all over the district, and this is a camp for fourth graders going into fifth grade. We try to get them engaged and excited about science so that they're ready for their fifth grade science year.
It's an incredible science camp because every year the kids come to us and we do 4 hours of science nonstop. And it's experiments, it's working with dirt and soil outside, creating volcanoes. Today we have an incredible kit. It's an amazing opportunity to work with engineers from the Mattel Corporation, and they brought their speedometry kit in today, so it's our first day of camp.
The speedometry curriculum is a fourth grade curriculum that uses Hot Wheels cars to teach kids science and math, and it's a couple week-long unit that we researchers and teachers at the University of Southern California created. It's really about doing science using the toys. So you set out a sort of a very general problem, like how do you get the car to go as far as possible? And then you give kids room to explore with the materials that they have, to sort of try things out and see what happens. At that point, introduce some terminology that is relevant to whatever it is that you're studying. So in this case, we talk about energy, kinetic and potential energy, and then you have them elaborate and go a little bit farther. So if you were going to change one thing, change one variable to get the car to go even farther, what would that be?
We want to connect kind of science in the everyday world for kids. And also we're experts at play, so we want to make it fun for them. And so what's great for us is to see both boys and girls engaging with this. They're learning kinetic energy, potential energy, they're learning friction and doing all these things that they would normally, do when playing with the cars, but then they connect it to science. And so what's great is we're seeing in the data from teachers and classrooms that it's showing an increase in learning outcomes. It's also increasing the excitement to learn.
All right, let's hear that engine.
This morning we were playing around with Hot Wheels and seeing how the fracture moves it fast and slow, and the different shapes of them, the altitude where the ramp is, and how the energy pushes it, makes it go faster.
We get to do experiments and it's fun and you learn new things. I learned more about kinetic energy and potential, and it was really fun this morning. We had a fun time, and today is only my first day here.
It's geared right now for fourth grade, and so we've done classroom testing, and then we're doing a full district test of the fourth grade curriculum that should be done by December. So we have all this personal information from teachers and students, but we also want to make sure that there's all the hardcore science behind it as well. So that's why we work with the USC Rossier School of Education that are experts in curriculum development as well as the testing to make sure that we can prove all the outcomes that are there. So we have a lot of amazing data right now, but we just want to show everyone that this is a program that they can use for a very long time.
When we found out about it, we decided, well, if we're going to do this, why don't we try to do it district-wide? And so, as far as I know, so far we're the only people that have taken them up on this as a district, and we're going to write the lessons into our curriculum. They've been gracious enough to translate the lessons into Spanish to make sure that they're aligned to our TEKS, not just to national standards, but to our state standards as well.
What we found in our studies so far is, first of all, and most importantly to us, they're learning science, right? Because that's one of the questions, are they just playing and they're not learning? But they're definitely learning science. And in particular, they're learning some of those key science processes. But they're also really excited and engaged about science in a way that they often aren't in traditional lessons. So they're excited about doing science, they're excited about the possibility that you could use science to develop toys or to develop cars. They are really, really excited about all that.
We just had a visit with a Mattel car, a drivable car, got to look under the hood, blew the mind of our children. They are just so inspired by all of this.
It was awesome. I wanted to drive it.
That's what I love about this camp. It plants a seed in children of love of learning, and that science is all around us, that we have to take what we see and just grow with it.
The summer camp is really awesome. Other kids should be here.
What we hope is that people will go online and download the curriculum. It's free on hotwheels.com/speedometry. and anyone can download it for free. There's an English version and a Spanish version. And teachers can also request kits of cars and rams that they can use in their classroom, and they don't have to use it just for speedometry, they can use it for anything.